Well. We've got a battle between two top dogs of the North. But who will come out on top?
Let's talk football.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast, where sports are everything on this channel. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are talking about the NFC North big rivalry game as the Lions go on the road to Minnesota to take on the Vikes. Now, I went over some of this in my Week 7 prediction video. That's going to be premiering later on today. But this game is going to be really interesting. The Lions, although losing Aiden Hutchinson, I still think they are still something to be feared. Meanwhile, the Vikings have been the story of the year because they are off to their best start in a long time, starting 5-0, which has been their best start since 2016. Which is huge. But this is their first real test because they've beaten teams like the Niners that were suspect. And also along with guys like the Texans, the Packers, the Jets. This is the real test here. The question is, who needs this win more? The Lions or the Vikings? Now, this is not ultimately on who I have picked, as I mentioned in my Week 7 predictions and power rankings. That I'll be posting up later on today as I'm currently making this. But if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to do me a favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, let's talk about this matchup. The Lions recently absolutely beat down the Dallas Cowboys, absolutely humiliating them. Then the Vikings, they were just on their bye. So, oh man, this has been hard for me. And I'm not gonna say who I went with because I'm gonna save that for that Week 7 prediction video so that way Lion fans and Viking fans can be surprised. But as far as who needs this win more, if you're looking at it from like the leading of the NFC North standpoint, I would say the Lions. But because the Vikings have been looking good, I'm telling you all this right now. If the Vikings beat the Lions, they might be a legit contender, if you ask me. Because the Vikings, I said this during the entire offseason. The Vikings have the personnel to be a very scary team. Now, that video is at actually over 3,000 views. So I'll have that link in the description in case you want to hear what I had to say about the Vikings going into the season. But anyways, the Vikings, if they win this game, they could be a legit contender. But I'm going to have to ultimately say, as far as who needs this win more, I got to say the Lions because you just lost Aiden Hutchinson, one of your best defensive players all season. He's now out for the year unless you can make it to the Super Bowl, which is still not entirely out of the picture. But they still got depth. You still got DJ Reader. You still got a load of guys in that defensive line that can make plays. The Lions, they have built a culture that no matter if some of their best players are out, they can find someone in there that can overtake that role for now. If we look at the Lions, the main reason they are really good and that they're only 4-1 is because of their offense. Remember, now I'm a Seahawks fan, so it pains me to talk about this game. Jared Goff was perfect in the game against Seattle, which their defense, sure they were demoted, but still it was a really good game for the Lions. But their offense has been outstanding. Their offense has been amazing. Their run game is really coming into their own. You got guys in Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, more like Sonic and Knuckles, pretty much, because Jahmyr Gibbs can bring the speed, and Montgomery can pound guys like Knuckles. because this is how good their run game is. And if they beat the Vikings, they'll overtake the lead of the NFC North, which I'm betting Packer fans are probably hoping for a tie because that's ultimately what it's coming down to for the Packers. But I'm telling you all this right now. Whoever wins this game could likely win the NFC. Because if we look around the NFC, the Niners are not good without their in with they're not good because of their injuries. The the Rams are not the same. The Commanders might be a really good team. We're still waiting to see on that, but they did almost beat the Ravens, so that's something to keep an eye on. The Cowboys, they're just soft as heck. And then the Eagles, their defense is still struggling. This is probably the best opportunity if you're a team in the NFC. The Falcons, we're still waiting to see what they can do. The Bucks, they did beat the Lions, but they're still a big question mark. But I'm telling you all this right now. Whoever wins this game could very likely take the NFC. But anyways, that is but the Lions, this is probably more of a must-win game for them than the Vikings. Let me know in the comments what you guys think down in the comment section below. Do you guys think that who do you guys think this is a must-win for? The Lions or the Vikings? Let me know why or why not down in the comment section below. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to do me a favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. But I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.